Hi everybody, I hope everybody's well. The last couple of videos, a few different people have asked me what's in the baskets on my desk. So I thought, well, if you want to know, I'll show you. I stick things in baskets and containers and everything like, here's all my sprays and inks from Tim Holtz and Ranger that I used all the time. So I keep them there. This little fellow's, my daughter bought me him a long time ago, and as you can see, they've been inked and sprayed, and her dress is all inked, and his book, and yeah, they sit right here by my chair, my thing, so that I can see them. So I use these baskets to know where I've gone from, Kmart, Target, and I've got a bowl with some ribbons that I've inked, and Tim Holtz clips and bits and pieces. Tim Holtz frame. I've got this little book that I made with a Stampotic, and then just a little chain. I've got pens. I've got a scalpel. I've got Tim Holtz fabric tape. I've got binding. I've got pens, extra pair of glasses. I've got this ribbon that I've stamped, muslin that I've stamped with some bits of ribbon. I've got what is it called, don't know. I've got Velcro stick-ons, so if I want to put a journal together, I use the stick-on bits and bobs to close things. Oh, I've got another scalpel. I've got two scalpels. I've got big hooks. I've got these scalloped tags, textures. I've got these little post notes, but they're actually stickers. I've got a box of them. Buttons, bits of cord. In here is not Shea Butter Body Shop. It would be buttons, all kinds of different buttons that I just pick out every now and then. Bits of fabric. Oh, Tim Holtz tonic cutter. Little pegs that I've done myself. I was looking for that. So that's that one that sits up to the side of my desk. Now this one here, I've just made these, so they sit in a bag on my desk for a while until I figure out what I'm going to do with them. These here are all metallic waxes from Finnabar Alchemy Art. I've got a stamp pad. I've got extra things. I've got a hole punch. I've got an extra metal tip for my glue bottle. Don't exactly know what that is, but I use it to make circles and spray as a mask. Bits of wood. I've got this. I've got extra ink pads. Don't actually know. Oh, Cricut. Must be my daughter's. Pens. So that's that one. This big one, well, this can have anything in it. This one's got a one of those rulers, ink pads, water pens, pencils, staplers, extra things. This is a Harunika stapler, stapleless stapler, corner puncher, rings, ruler. Oh, oops, obviously that double works. Never mind. Fancy scissors, bone folder, glue, another pencil sharpener, another water pen. So that's that basket. I tell you what, they're coming thick and fast. Now here's the most one I use the most. So this has Tim Holtz words. These are tags I made. They should be actually sitting under something, so I'll put them under my glass mat because I need them. Oh, flattened. Okay. Right, so I've got Tim Holtz ribbon. Now I've got all these little dictionary. Where did I just put that other one? Dictionary books. So I got these, I don't know where, Wish, no, not Wish, I don't know, somewhere. They're all little dictionary books, and what I've done is I've inked them so that when I tear out the pages, they're already inked. So I've got those. What are these? Oh, little stickers. That's a vellum book. My friend Cindy cut me out some tags. Look at that. I've already spray painted half of this. This is, oh, that's me. This is what happens when I get these things. Oh, look at this one. There's another. Pictures, numbers. And these are all, look at that, all bits and pieces. Tags, bits of paper, stamping I've done, Tim Holtz words, stamping, opened by, stickers, tags, oh, another vellum book. What's this? Someone sent that to me in a, oh no, that's Mick Mock. That's little business cards. Oh, we've got a Tim Holtz man here. We've got frames. We've got words. So that's, oh, that's me again. That's the main one I put a lot of my stuff in to use. And then it sits right in front of me. So I just pick bits and pieces out of what I need. Then I have another one, which is a wire basket. I did those the other day. These are my Tim Holtz little books. I should just give them a ripping that I made with his tissue paper. So I'll use these as backgrounds. So they're another, I'll put them somewhere else. But in here it's the same. So we've got tickets, we've got Tim Holtz tickets, we've got bingo tickets, we've got, don't know what that is. We've got everything in here, tickets, tags. Sometimes I cut aparts and put them in here just to use. I've got rub-ons, tickets, all different kinds of things in that one. So that sits there as well. Then standing next to that is all my rub-ons and my Tim Holtz dolls, which I use bags of these all the time, so they're always there. Then I have in front of me, I have my 3 tins, and I've got all bits and pieces in them, mostly Tim Holtz, all little bits and pieces in my tins that I use all the time. Then I have this container full of washi tape, and then I have another container of washi tape, but this is all clear washi tape, and I get all this from Shen. It's all different kinds of things that I use, so I get that. So they're in baskets sitting next to me. Then I have another basket. This is Tim Holtz papers that I've cut out, but that's Mick Mock. That's, I don't know what that is. But these are all bits and pieces that I cut out from papers that I don't use. Dina Wakley, book pages, Stamperia pages. These are graphic, you are my cup of tea, graphic 45. These are tags that I have made. They're market 49 market, and I've stamped on them and made them. There's some more here. You would have seen that somewhere on my Insta. Tags. Yeah, just bits and pieces. Mick Mock. Just bits and pieces of everything. Oh, down here we've got, okay, well they're not in the packet anymore. Uniquely Creative Cuts. They're fantastic. An Australian company. Yeah, so that's all that. And then this one is bits and pieces of everything. So there's journal cards, there's cut aparts, there's stamping, there's what's that stuff, Dina Wakley, canvas, sticky canvas, oh, just everything in there. Then this one's the same. This has got bits and pieces and little pads, journal card. Oh, look at these old recipe cards, music paper, graph paper, one of these Jane Davenport rub-ons, Tim Holtz's butterfly, Finnabair photos, books, yep. Oh, jigsaw pieces that I've made and keep them. And these too, like I cut all, when I cut things and make things, I keep all the bits and pieces. You never know. So when I'm making something, I just delve in and go in between all of those bits and pieces. And of course I've got this, which is absolutely stunning, the 2023 Artist Almanac, which my friend Anka bought me, or Pan Parkin, the beautiful lady she is. And it's got all that, so I rip pages out and use that. And then on packets here, I've got my Tim Holtz, scrapbooking paper, 49 and Market, film strips, my Finnabar book, more film strips, 3/4 designs of vellum, so they're all vellum sheets, journal cards with coffee stained, cards with coffee stain, and I've got a bunch of papers in here that are all coffee stained and stamped. They've been given for swaps. I've done swaps and all kinds of things in there to play with. So that's virtually my desk, so I can reach out at any given time. And of course I've got all my Tim Holtz dolls. I wouldn't be without my Tim Holtz dolls, because I just use so many of them. So I keep everything in these bags. I've got one more container that's got all the big large, I can grab that. That's got all the large, once everything collapsed, this has got all the large papers in it. This is like a laminated paper I picked up from somewhere. Then I've got tea stained and waxed music paper. Hang on, these are all my papers that I've made, all the different colour ones, all the bags. I cut them out and use them that I've made with my jelly plate, all my tea stained paper. Oh, and these are interesting. These, oh, there's more jigsaws that I've made. The pieces, I just pull pieces off and use them. This is interesting. This is all my wax papers that I've made with my wax. So they're interesting as well. We've got paper that I've, wrapping paper, that's the word I was looking for. Then we've got vintage sewing patterns. Then I've got all these papers here that I've made, the scraps from manila folders that I've used in bits and pieces. And then we've got all of my digitals that I've made. And we've turned into digitals, all my stampings and stampings on Tim Holtz. These are available on my Etsy shop. That's my wax paper. Then we've got all these and my jigsaws, and we've turned them all, well, not me, I'm not that smart, but my daughter's turned them all into digitals. So, and then I've got lots of like book papers, the kind little soul. So yep, that's it. That's what is on my desk. Oops, sorry, I just banged the video. And what I use, well, big scissors, small scissors, ink pads, sticky, another scissors, hole punch, pencil. I'd use that to do all my stuff, ruler, paintbrush, tweezers, big nail file, scissors, Tim Holtz distresser, I don't know what that is, a pokey, that's what I use for my rub-ons, another one. And this one here is, now this is a mystery. I'm not sure if this goes on your thing for your feet or whether it goes on a thing for paper scrunching, but this just works a treat. I do this with it, so I don't know where it's come from, but it's very, very handy. So that all, as you can hear it banging and clattering, that all sits next to me, and I use that when I need to. And the last thing is this, which is my stamps. My stamps, my ink, my stamps, and my Tim Holtz stamp sets. I won't bring them all out, but yeah, they sit next to me. So I can just reach over and use them. Oh no, there's one more thing, and it's quite an awesome, this here, this tray. Now that's got everything. It's got ball chains, it's got ouch pins, it's got buttons, it's got Tim Holtz, it's got mirror balls, it's got old broken jewelry, buttons. Look at that button. It's got numbers, it's got massive key ring, more ball and chain, Tim Holtz light bulb. My daughter made a little bottle with bits and pieces in it. Paper clips. Oh, something on it. Oh, hang on. Yep. A buckle. It's mostly Tim Holtz closures and bits and pieces. So that's it. That is what is on my desk and what I use, and it's all in reach. So, I mean, there's a fair bit behind me as well, but I can't be bothered with that. This is just what I use. That's what's on my desk. That's what you can see in the video. So I thought I'd do a quick show and hope that everybody's happy with what I showed them. Any questions? Just ask. Have a great day. See ya.